You see a hard shot coming up here.
What a shot. I thought he might have hit it.
Still pretty solid. Let's see if Junior can make another good cover here. Pretty good shot. Pretty good shot. Come out a little bit. Oh,
Wow.
golf shot. Beauty.
That's why he's the 2016 NASC champion.
Singles champ. Two-time winner. Two-time world champion. Roger Holloway out of Bar Sports, Houston, Texas. All right.
On the other board, it was 5-1 Eddie, and Kaiton just lagged a 4 to get it back to 5-5.
Wow. So 5-5 is a really classic game. You know, depending on who you're playing against, depending on the board, how it plays, 5-5, you might want to go ahead and push for that deuce and try and shut it out. If the board's playing really difficult, lagging from one end, you might just try and one out. But it's really rough when you're trying to one out and your opponent pops a deuce on you coming back the other way. You know, that brings up another good conversation Josh and I had. At 5-5, that's really the go out number, and you really want to push for a deep one and go for it. There's more room to lag a deuce than there is to lag a 3.
Yep.
If you're on 4 and you're trying to say that that's the go out hole, well, you've only got the area of the 3. If it gets any past the area of the 3, you're into a 4 and you've lost. However, if you need a deuce, you've got the whole area of the deuce plus another weight into the 3 area that's still considered a deuce as long as it's touching that line. So you get an extra weight worth of room.
Correct.
If you're lagging a deuce.
Correct.
A lot of people think the go out number is 4, but it's actually 5.
I would agree with that.
Roger says it's 3 for him. He just lags 4s on command. All right, let's see how they play this over here. We got a real classic game setting up over here on board 11, 6-5. Kaiton's hammer. Eddie's gonna do his best to hit and go on every weight. If he sticks a weight, it could mean trouble.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Roger pushed for it. Yeah, here we go. Okay, now we're gonna try and get 2 games here in the frame. All right, look at this.
Here on board 11, we got Eddie up 6-5.
He stuck a weight. See, now Eddie's trying to bump it, and he's done it. He has done it. He has bumped that to a 3.
Wow, there's all kinds of action over
What a
here.
shot. So now if Dave can hit and go.
You can't see in your camera, but there's a 3 over there on the right side of the board. There's a 3. So
Dave's just got to hit and go on that weight.
he hits and goes, he wins. So pretty soft shot for a hit and go, but I think he did it.
Yep.
Good shot.
Game 1 in the books. Kaiton snuck it out there.
Dave K up 1-0.
Such a slippery game.
Roger over here on board 12. Still up 1-0, and I'm not sure whose hammer it is over here now.
It's Roger's hammer.
Okay.
Roger lagged off against 1. Looks like red's up here. Junior's going to stick this weight, try and get one working with his try and cover as much of the board as he possibly can. Keep Roger from lagging at 2 or 3, an easy 2 or 3. And
looks pretty good.
He's done it again. It's a pretty good lagging in from down there.
Yeah, much easier from going that way. All right, so we're at 4-3. Any weights on the board now, we'll see some action. Normal go-arounds would be down by the logo when you're playing Roger. If you think he's trying to blast, you throw him about 2/3 of the way down the board. Hope he draws one.
Yep. Yeah, you got to expect at least 2 to 2.5 feet of drive out of Roger's blast. He is not going to stick dead in the spot that his opponent's weight is. He's going to drive it, as you can see there. Big old scuff mark on the board down there in the lagging lane. That's one I'd definitely go down and dust.
Or lag right into it.
Oh wow, look at this. Looks like Eddie jumped out to a 3-point lead.
There's a little drive.
Oh, it was a deuce over there on Eddie's board.
Let's see if Junior's actually going to wax this. No. Yeah, no.
Nope, he decides not to wax that spot. Don't really understand the strategy there. You can get a little.
You get a little wiggle off of it.
Yeah, yeah, it really will. Let's see what he does here. He goes right span, touches the dry spot, and easy deuce.
Here we go, 5-4.
5-4. This is where it really gets fun. You know, any mistake here, and to be honest, you won't see a lot of the simple mistakes in these matches. All 4 of these guys are very proficient at this game. This is not their first rodeo. Each one of these guys has hundreds of games, potentially hundreds of games under their belt. Maybe Kaitan doesn't have quite that many, but the other 3 definitely do.
So now Junior's probably going to just try to keep a clean board. He may leave one on at the end if he has the chance. He may not. We'll see. But he definitely doesn't want other weights on the board this frame. I'm not sure what Roger's doing down there.
The person that was supposed to pick up Larry Sawyer's winning money, if you're not playing, can you please come to the front desk? And if not, and you're playing, come afterwards.
Now, it looks like Junior was actually sticking that semi on purpose. I don't think he was actually.
Blast. Roger could have played around with that weight, but he decides to just go ahead and stick it.
It's a smart play, really. I mean, if Junior hops this weight or drives it into a 3, he's dead meat. So okay, here we go.
He's going to be pushing right here.
Yeah, I haven't seen many fours lagged from this end, so it's a pretty safe 3-ball lag. So he's going to go for it.
Looks pretty good.
Ain't no one. And he's got another deuce. All right, 6-5, another classic game, classic frame coming up.
This is such a huge advantage for Roger here. I mean, if it's me or you, we're just praying we don't stick that weight, and he's not going to stick it. He might hop it, but he's not going to stick this weight.
And again, you know, Roger's up 6-5. He throws that first weight off every single time. You do not leave a short weight. I don't care if it's your first, second, third, or fourth weight. If you don't have the hammer and you're on 6, you throw it off or you bang a weight off. You do not leave a weight on the board.
Yeah, you're just giving your opponent a chance to bust you.
I mean, you work so hard to get to 6 points, to leave a weight up there, and they can undo it by bumping you to a deuce with their hammer. It's just not worth it. You only try and win this game with the hammer. once it gets down to the end, gets down to the wire.
Here we go. Let's see if Roger tries to stick this or just blast it.
Again, I never want to leave a weight on the board. He's gonna harp. Yep. Firm hit and go.
All right, here we go. Trying to lag out from 5. Not easy to do.
Especially from this end. Roger played a perfect frame from down here. Junior's going for it.
He's got to sit.
He's going for it. Oh, what a lag.
What a lag.
Hello.
Closer status.
Didn't even need his left hand bread and butter. All right. We're going to the rubber match. This is exciting. And you'll notice oftentimes we won't re-wax a board in between games. These games go, 4 to 6, maybe 8 frames. If it gets real tracked up, we will wipe and dust it. I probably would have asked for this board to be redusted.
I would also, but these guys don't care.
No, they're just here for the show.
They're here for you guys.
Yep, they don't have time to wax boards.
I'm sure neither one of them waxed the board all singles tournament either. They might not know how actually at this point.
Oh, very uncharacteristic hop by Roger there. He tried to throw a firm left span into the rail, trying to stick or just hit and go on that weight, and
that's gonna dump.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
There.
And Roger straightened it out. That's what he was looking for the first time. And Eddie's up 6-1 on board 11 over here.
Yeah, he's in complete control of that game.
Yeah. But that's the beauty of this game, up 6-1, even with the hammer, if your opponent who's on 1 can put a medium to deep deuce down there with their last weight, you've got no option but to blast and go, hit and
blast it off, or not even shoot at it.
Or not even shoot at it, exactly.
Which is most of the time what I would do.
Yeah, I mean, the worst thing that could happen is you try and blast it, you stick drive it into a deuce.
And I mean, we want the hammer when you're on 6. It's very dangerous not to have the hammer. Well, Junior starts off the rubber with the old 3-ball.
Yep.
Got a little momentum in his favor.
And another reminder to those of you new to this event, it is a single game. We do have 32 boards in the building, so once your game is done, chances are you know the game. Don't go very far away.
All right, Roger putting a little go-around weight up, hoping Junior sticks. And you can see in the left part of your frame there that Eddie is up 6-2 with the hammer. Let's see what we got here. And Junior sticks away. And that's okay. At 3-0 without the hammer, it's okay to stick away.
Yeah, he's fine.
As long as it's not a well, I guess this is Roger's last weight. That looks pretty good. Very nice lap. Oh.
Craig White commenting how he should be in this thing so he could show off his blast shot. We somehow missed it. I don't know what we were thinking.
Blast is about an MZ 3-speed?
Yes.
Did you say?
I saw him drive a weight earlier this week, 2.5 inches.
Wow.
It had some steam behind it.
He said it mushed.
See, Roger's lagging here. That is a tough lag on that left cross. It just does not stop over there.
You got a little,
unless you bump another weight.
Unless you get a little bump, a little rub off that other weight.
And he's mad, but I would bet that was going off. The game would have flown wide open if he had lagged off and said it's 3-2.
Six to 2. Eddie got himself into a little bit of trouble. 6-2 with the hammer. Kaiton had 2 single weights working, and Eddie opted to just blast off the short weight take the hammer from the other end. 6-3, he's still in control of that game. You know, when you're on.
Look at this shot. That's
Oh,
dirty.
wow.
That is dirty.
Wow.
Little left span into the rail go around.
Lag speed, deep
Yeah.
deuce. That's.
It's a dirty shot.
I don't know anybody else in the world that shoots a span into the rail.
To go around.
Go around.
Yeah, me either.
Lags. I mean, it's just mind blowing. The control of the speed is just phenomenal.
Junior trying to double stick here, and he does. Now he's creating some action.
Decent little shot. Wasn't what he was hoping for. He was hoping for the stick hit and go. Stick double hit and go. Here we go.
Same shot.
Roger's going to just pour it in on him again.
That's
just a great shot.
That's
I mean, just absolutely ruined any shot that Junior would have to get that deep weight out of there. He might have a blast down the rail. Well, somebody might have a blast down the rail, left rail there. I don't know. I don't know if Junior's the guy here. He's gonna. What's he gonna do here?
I see some sort of finesse shot.
Yeah, he's looking at something. Yeah, he's trying to get one in there. And he does have the hammer, so.
That looks pretty good too.
Oh, it's
It
just
got
gonna
there.
get him.
It
Just
got
gonna
there.
get him. All right, Rogers, fourth weight coming up here.
Now Roger's got to be careful.
Yeah, he doesn't want to stick this weight, that's for sure.
If he drives it to a 3, he loses.
Yeah, and even a stick could be dangerous. I don't see him trying to stick
Yeah,
this
that's
way.
a smart play right
Yeah,
there.
absolutely. And Kaiton staying alive over here. It's 6-4. Eddie's hammer coming back.
This lag looks pretty good as well.
Might have hit a dry spot.
No, it's going to get
Nope,
there.
it's going to roll out
Same
there.
result.
I mean, almost identical lag back to back.
That was big.
Yeah. All right, up 5-2. You should see Junior throw his first weight off. Yep. Roger coming back, putting a go-around weight up.
Roger calling out the bust here, calling his shot.
Calling the bust out. This is about as firm a shot as you're going to see out of Junior. Off the rail.
MZ7 speed at least.
At least. And if y'all at home don't understand what MZ7 speed is, there's 9 speeds in shuffleboard. Don't have a lot of time to discuss that right now. That'll be on my future broadcast.
You guys are in for a real treat on that one, let me tell you.
I could write a short book about it, but I don't know how many people would read it.
There's none, Dave.
Dave doesn't agree.
Dave does not agree with the
Dave's got 3 speeds, apparently.
Here's Roger's leg. He needs to put something in here.
And he scored one as he's walking down the board. I guess he knew it was going to be at least one. And it's
a deep deuce.
Wow, I can't believe that was.
It's a choke deuce.
Yeah. Needed another 3% on it.
Yes, he did. He probably should have lagged with the 5/8
Oh
with span.
no, Eddie just had. Oh wow. Eddie's just got a hit and go for the win over there. And he hopped the weight. So now it's 6-5 coming
6-5.
back.
Kaiton just winning his way back into that game.
Yep. So
Every
this
frame
is-
that goes by, a little pressure mounts.
Yep. And this is Edwards' 4th hammer, I believe, to try and get out from 6.
Yeah, I think so. All right.
Junior with the span blast here. It was effective this time. Did not stick it. Again, guys, folks at home, if you're trying to become a great Texas Maze player, you want to get rid of that span, put it in your back pocket, throw it away, don't use it. Unless, of course, you're trying to stick. If you're trying to hit a weight off, you throw a jersey as hard as you can, a rail shot as hard as you can.
What's funny is me and Marcus are about to play also, and I'm guessing he's going to use it about 20 times in his game. We'll see.
Yeah, I don't think so. My hands are pretty warmed up. I'm gonna use that
as soon as
jersey.
he sees how much these rails hold, we'll see if that span goes ahead and stays in the pocket. We'll see.
Can't wait. And here you go again, Roger
threw that one in the
trying
rail
that
too
same
much.
berry weight. And, you know, that's the trouble with that span.
Now let's see what Junior does here. If he tries a double stick here, which I think he will.
I don't know if I like it. Oh no, I'm sorry. That's Junior's. That's Junior's hammer. That's a game time. Wow, what a shot! What a shot!
There we go. Heck of
Yeah,
a shot.
that span's worth something in this game. I will tell you. You know, he couldn't have made that shot without that span.
Bread and butter.
Roger says he's just worn out from winning that world championship singles.
We know you're worn out.